If you're new to the channel, I call all my subscribers dragons. We're smoking all my dragons. Divine, righteous, almighty, greats, overachieving, never slacking. I'm back with another SHAMAN reaction. We got Let's Rise, Let's Stand Up again, but a different performance this time, right? Amazing song. Super, just like a very honorable song, right? Very honorable song. Once again, shout out to Russia, shout out to everyone around the world that's, you know, lost a lot of people, which is pretty, that's a lot of us, right? That's a lot of us. I actually realized, right, I'm gonna start a SHAMAN playlist, right? I'm gonna do that, and because I was looking through, I'm like, you know what, I already reacted to quite a few SHAMAN songs, so he definitely deserves a playlist by now. So I'm gonna make a SHAMAN playlist, right? And with that being said, original link will be in the description if you just want to watch the video without my reaction. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we're going to get into this beautiful song, which I'll probably wait till the end to say something, just because, you know, this is pretty much a tribute right here. So let me pay my respects. Here we go.
Встанем. Пока еще с вами мы живы, и правда за нами. Там сверху на нас кто-то смотрит родными глазами. Они улыбались, как дети, и в небо шагали. Встанем и ближе к ним станем. Встанем. Пока с нами рядом Господь и истина с нами, мы скажем спасибо за то, что победу нам дали, за тех, кто нашел свое небо и больше не с нами. Встанем и песню затянем. Наша вечная память между нами. Встанем, герои России останутся в наших сердцах до конца. Встанем и вспомним всех тех, кого в этом огне потеряли, кто шел умирать за свободу, а не за медали. Я знаю, что мы обязательно встретимся с вами. Встанем и снова затянем. Наша вечная память между нами. Встанем, герои России останутся в наших сердцах до конца. Наша вечная память между нами. Встанем, герои России останутся в наших сердцах до конца.
that I think what got me sounds like I hear a dog crying right now. I've never heard that like before. Not like out here. Where would that even be coming from? But what got me originally was in the beginning, just the way he entered it, like stand up, immediately, like stand up, like he immediately let it be known, like we're strong, stand up. He got that as far as the performance, that immediately got my attention. When he did that stand up, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that passion is there. He's somebody who I would love to sit down with Shaman and really hear his side as far as like what obviously we know what inspired him, but really like triggered him to write the song. Like, was it a specific thought? Like, were you just sitting down maybe at the river or somewhere and just something just I would like to hear like how this came about. Maybe you were talking to elders, or like I would love to hear the story about how this song came about, this beautiful song. Like he loves his people, man. He loves his people, and you can't be mad at people for that. Like one thing about us in the world is we tend to focus, like humans can be very selfish, and they tend to only see things from just their perspective a lot of times, right? Like there's people around the world who all type of cultures, right, who've been through things you can't imagine. People who, I mean, I hate to say this, but I remember seeing videos trending on Facebook with like in Mexico with people getting their heads like cut off. Nigeria, you got people who, they were going through it with that, I think it was called SARS or something. They were going through it. Still are. People around the world still going through it. You got Russians. Everybody like has this struggle, and in America, with people who look like me with lost history and be trying to figure things out and don't even know where our bloodlines traced, and just so much that I feel like if we were to all sit down and really like look at each other's struggles for a second and understand that we all have something we're going through, I feel like that will help us a lot more, because there's so much judgment, so much fight, and so much people that feel misunderstood because it's like nobody else see their pain outside of that culture, outside of that culture. Everybody kind of, a lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people, that it's hard for them to see other perspectives. From what I noticed, at least in the Western world, like I can't really speak on people outside of the country, but from in the Western world, what I noticed out here is, like Italians, Irish, this, that, and everybody kind of like doesn't pay attention that much to others. Like it seems that way. You would think that everybody works together. It's a big boiling pot, but there's also a big separation up here. You know what I'm saying? People out here only tend to come together when it's about that dollar, that US dollar. See, when you look at Russia and you see him speaking on Russia, and honoring his fallen ones in Russia, telling us stand up, is like everybody's connecting here. It's not just about money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's connecting here. Everybody understands. And I just feel like if we can start doing that on a level, a universal level, then this planet will definitely evolve where it needs to go. And it's like, even when you look at like Game of Thrones, if you, for my Game of Thrones fans out there, if you look at those days, Vikings days, ancient African days, Native days, Native American days, and Turtle Island, what they would call it. It's like when you look at the things, the barbaric things that would happen back then. Like if you look at Game of Thrones, if you look at the barbaric things that would happen back then, and so many cultures that were oppressed, and how slavery all was just happening so much, like, because that was more so it was always happening, right? But when you look at how certain people were oppressed, it's like that runs through so much different bloodlines today. You get what I'm saying? So much different cultures today. Like, I'm sure I could go somewhere in a whole country I'd never been and learn a history I never knew about people that may have been oppressed there. So I just feel like as a people, we come together. We start honoring and start understanding each other, understanding each other, and we'll definitely grow a lot more on this planet, for sure. Shout out to Russia. Shout out to everybody around the world. Shaman, you're amazing. Thank you, brother. And I'll be back with more soon. Original video. The original video will be in the description. And everybody enjoy y'all day. I love y'all. Much love.